Hi guys, I'm Annabelle, and welcome back to Meeple Village. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of Legends of Sleepy Hollow. Join me at the table and let's see what's in the box. But before I move on with the unboxing, I want to give a special shout out to Dungeon Crawl Guy, one of our viewers that comments and supports the channel. So thank you so much for your support. Your comments are really appreciated. And yeah, let's get to it. Legends of Sleepy Hollow. So I found this one on Amazon. It was half off, pretty much, and it says a cooperative campaign game of American Gothic horror. I'm not really into Gothic horror, but I think in a board game format I can handle it. I don't watch movies that have the word horror in them because then I can't sleep at night. But this one seemed, pretty cool. There might be some art that I might be like, ooh, but and Halloween is around the corner, so how appropriate. There's pumpkins in the front. Let's take a look in the back. Yeah, there's a board. I do believe it's kind of like a dungeon crawler, but it's a story driven situation. That's why there's a campaign. As far, let's see, what does it say? You guide Undertaker, Jeremiah, a bunch of people, and there's maps and stories and secrets to be revealed. It's a cooperative story-based campaign. This means you and up to three other players work together to find Ichabod Crane. As you progress through the game's chapters, your characters gain skills, proficiency, special relics, and items becoming more powerful. You also reveal a story. And like any good story of suspense, there are many secrets to be revealed. And what about how many players and stuff? Where is that info? So it looks like that's right here, 1 to 4 players, 30 to 120 minutes, ages 14 and up. My guess would be that it's more towards 120 minutes. I don't know that you can do one of these in 30 minutes, but sure, if you can, I will be very happy. So let's give it a go and see what's in the box. I did see a little bit of content on the game, and I do believe that there used to be standees, but this specific one comes with miniatures, and it looked like really cool miniatures, but we'll find out together. And, do you guys like horror stories, horror movies, and all of that? And if you do, what is your favorite horror movie? If I was going to watch one horror movie, because I usually don't, although I have been watching American Horror Story, and I even watched The Haunting of Bly Manor, which I was screaming. It was so funny. I was saying bad words here and there for at least the first couple of episodes. After a while, I got used to it, but the creepy guy in the mirror got me every time. Um, if I was gonna watch one, which one should I watch? And so yeah, leave me your comments below. I love how they did this. I don't like where to put it. It says it's important. Stay up to date with new rules in errata, and it has a QR code. So I think I'm going to try and keep this and just put it in the box. I'll chop it out and put it in there because it's so cool that I think more games should do that. Like keep instead of having us go to Board Game Geek and try to figure out okay which rule is right, which rule is wrong. They do it right here and they keep it updated, so that's awesome. Okay, the first thing we find is the storybook. All right, then underneath that is the read this first, how to play. It doesn't look too thick, so of course this probably has spoilers, so I don't want to spoil too much of it for you. But let's take a look at the books, and then there's our tiles and stuff, and we'll see what else in a minute. All right, so as far as our how to play guide, it's got key components, understanding, and then key game complex concepts, how to play guide. Let's see, playing the game, playing a legend. I mean, the font is small, but not terribly small. Line of sight, range. Okay, very nice. Tactical retreat. Spawning, attacking, dealing damage, shuffling decks. All right, it's not long at all. It's 12 pages, and the first few pages were components and stuff. What's over here? Oh, taking notes. Yeah, I don't think I've ever used any of that. Oh, I love that they have a round summary, so that's perfect, and even a quick icon reference guide on the back. That's beautiful. Love it. And then this is a storybook, and again, I don't want to spoil too much, but it looks like you go in there and helps you set up the map, etc. And then apparently there's an expansion. The Legends will return in the Ghost of Tarrytown expansion. I don't know if this is out yet. It might be because this game is not brand new. I just found out about it recently. I like that. Does it have that in the front? Yes, it does. Very cool. Looks like a little book. Okay, so we're back here, and let's see. There is. Oops, it's not very thick. Definitely not thick. It's falling apart already. But there's that one. And oof, this is all falling apart. But I just want to show you the insert a bit. Well, there's thicker tiles here. And then, oh yeah, like I said, minis. Very nice, very nice. We'll take a look at those in a minute. And what's under here? Oof, a ton of cards. Some of them which say don't open, so I can't show you because I don't want to spoil it for you or me. So I don't know how I'm going to show you this because it's all falling apart, but I will do my best to show you up close. Looks like a key of some sort, a dial. I didn't see any way to set that up. There's some standees. Okay. Attack priority low. And there's a tile, like a skeleton, and then there's these things here, and those fell off. I'll show you in a minute if I can find them. But the back, a little bit like that. Also, the one is high attack priority, the other one's low attack priority. And I think this is what was there that kind of broke off already. It's just boring. I mean, I do appreciate the texture on them. Like, that looks kind of cool. I don't know what it is. I also have a few barrels that came off, and they came off from right up there, so you can see. Okay, so there's pumpkins, number 50, more dials. Okay, a lot of dials. Could this be trackers, health trackers? I don't know. Let's see if I can turn it. Oh, I'm guessing this is some kind of line of sight. How long are these things? Long. That one doesn't want to come out. The rest just come out. Yeah, come on, come out. Your friends came out. It's pretty long. I mean, one tracker on each side. Fire and ice, apparently. Yeah, okay. And very similar. Oh, I lost that circular one. I don't know where that one is. Hopefully somewhere. Okay, very similar situation going on here. Okay, in the back. So far, cool. I like it. I like all those little dials. All right, next up, we're going to look at the game tiles, or maybe it's a board. I don't know. But we're going to look at this, whatever that is. See if I can get it open. I guess I need a new one of these. It's giving me a hard time cutting thin plastic. Come on. There we go. It looks like they're individual big tiles. Oh, double-sided. My guess is that you put them side by side. I mean, not like that. That doesn't go together, but you know what I'm saying? Like maybe like that to create some kind of environments. But let's give you a closer look. There are tons and tons and tons. So we'll give you a fast look. So one, there's a chair. Back. Number 2, 3, 4. Looks like there's an inside scenario and an outside one. 5. I started with the, oh, look, that's okay. That's really dark. 6. Another dark one, but this one I can see a little bit better. 7. 8. 9. I love how there's tons of color in that window, but everything else is really dark. 10. 11. 12. 13. That one is single-sided. 14. 15. 16. Looks like some books. 17. 18. That's a lot of tiles. All right, so before we go into the minis, I wanted to make sure that we took a look at what we can see and what we cannot see. So looks like this we can take a look at. Although I really don't want to spoil anything, and they look like they're numbered. So I'm just gonna show you the fronts and the backs, but I'm not gonna open them, just so that you can get an idea for the art in the game. Um, Also, I don't see our player boards anywhere. Oh, there might be under. Okay, there's more. Bewares, yeah. So I don't want to spoil things. And then these do not open, do not open, do not open. So there's not much I can show you, but there's something underneath this, so we'll come back to that. All right, so do not open until instructed. So I guess we won't. It's pretty light. Here's another one. So there's four of those in total, and they could hold another mini. I don't know what's inside, obviously. And then we have these plant things and healing hands. So just so you can get an idea of the art, but again, I don't want to spoil. So there you go. I like it. This, so a bunch of these really, and this look like you can look depends on where you're oriented. Some different stats. And then of course beware this deck is not to be shuffled. Okay, so yeah, that's why I don't want to open it. All right, and what is under here? Oh, okay, those are our player boards. So we'll take a closer look at these. Oh, very nice. And let's take these out. There's tokens, there's stuff stuff to put the chits. Let's take a look, make sure there's nothing underneath. Although in this game I wouldn't be surprised if there was. They'll tell you like remove the insert. Okay, there's that round thing that I was missing, but there's nothing else. So as far as our player boards go, very well done. I gotta say, there we got this little holes here so you can get the cards out because the cards will be stuck there really well. So there's Emily, and it looks like there's Elijah, Jeremiah, and Matthias. Matthias, I guess. Matthias in Spanish. All right, and I love that they have the pictures and everything, so you know who you're dealing with. Let's take a closer look, and then we'll go back in the box. So I don't know if you can tell, but these things are indented, so it's gonna hold something in here, and all these. And even here is an indentation, and of course here you put your cards, and then there's room for accessories, relics, items, and ultimate abilities. Nice. And then skill cards will go on the top. Here's our girl and Mr. Shovel and the minister. There are these things, which I believe are your action tokens. That's how you indicate that you're taking an action. And then there's the yellow bright ones, which I have no idea what they're used for, but cute. I like them. And then there's dice, which again, Halloween colors. Yay, happy Halloween. I mean, it's a little early still, but you know. So there's pumpkins, 3 pumpkins, 2 pumpkins, no pumpkins, and then there's a regular six-sided. And then, oh my god, look at this cool thing. It's the guy from the front cover, Mr. Pumpkin Face. Wow, I was not expecting. When, like I said, I saw like a little playthrough of this, and it was standees. I was not expecting such a cool mini. I mean, look at that. You have a name? No, you don't. Very nice. Even this has a little bit of detail on how it's indented like that. I like it. Looks like these are heroes. She looks like was her name Emily? I don't remember, but sure. Yeah, because this is the Undertaker. Nice clothing. And the minister. Things right here that I have no idea what they're for because it's not like they connect here to the bottom of the minis unless you just grow taller. I don't know. I have no idea what these are for. Actually, hold on a second. I was doing it like that, but I guess it's like this. I guess some of them fell off because she had it on. And here's another, which again, he's missing the bottom. So it looks like you're going to be dealing with 3 different kinds of monsters. This type of skeleton ants. Is it a tree or is it a skeleton? And there are how many? I counted 10 of these things. And then there's this little pumpkin thing. And again, all these are removable, which I don't know why they would go through the trouble unless it's part of the game. But I don't know what it will play. He's so sad. And I counted 12 of these little pumpkin guys. A little bit more abundant. And then there's Mr. Stumpy right here. Yeah, looks like ready to like jump like a frog, like hop. Very cool. And there are 8 of them. And then finally, there's this nice, friendly guy smiling at us with the pumpkin head. This is going to be awesome to paint with all that detail. Love it. And that's it, guys. That's everything that comes in the box for the Legends of Sleepy Hollow. Now, this is a campaign game, and I know that in the past, some of you guys have asked me to do campaigns. Maybe this is one that you'd like to see me play in its entirety from beginning to fail, or we complete the campaign. If it is, let me know in the comments below. If you just want to see a run through just to see how the gameplay goes, then let me know that as well. And if you don't want to see this and are happy with just the unboxing, then just say thank you for the unboxing and leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to follow us on social media and subscribe to the channel. We're ever growing, and we love to hear your comments, your suggestions, and just to know that what we do here is not just playing games, but it goes beyond that. Thank you so much for your support. I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, may you play more games.